Hello everyone. Hope you all are enjoying your online classes and also completing your home assignments. Thus, to stay connected, let's continue with lesson 3, housing and clothing. So today we will be discussing in detail about three basic needs of human beings. Why do we wear clothes? Different types of clothes we wear on different occasions. Fibers used for making clothes, that is natural fibers and synthetic fibers, and we will also discuss about the clothes we wear in different seasons. So, let's proceed. Children, we all know that there are three most important basic needs of human beings. A need is something that is necessary for an organism to live a healthy life. Thus, three basic needs of human beings are food to eat. All living things need food because it helps us to grow and stay alive. It gives us energy to work and play and also protects us from diseases. Dear children, second basic need is shelter. We all live in houses as they keep us safe from heat, cold, rain, wild animals, strong winds, etc. Third basic need is clothes. We wear different types of clothes. Clothes protect us from rain, heat, cold, insect bites, etc. Thus, food, shelter, and clothes are the three basic needs of human beings. Now, the question arises, why it is so important to wear clothes? We wear clothes because they cover our body and makes us look smart. They protect us from heat as well as cold. They also protect us from rain and insect bites, and we should wear shoes or other footwears to protect our feet. Now, let's discuss about different types of clothes we wear on different occasions. Children, do you wear same clothes in school or at home? No, not at all. We wear uniform to school, but at home we wear comfortable clothes. Also, we wear a night dress when we go to bed at night. In a wedding party, we wear party dress or fancy dress. On playground, we wear tracksuit and so on. So, clothes are of different types based on season, occasion, nation, culture, profession like doctor, lawyer, policeman, etc. Children, as we all know, long ago men lived in jungles and caves. They did not wear clothes like us. They covered their body using animal skin, leaves, and bark of trees. Gradually, they learned to weave clothes. Now the question arises, from which material clothes are made up of? The answer is, clothes are made up of thin, long threads known as fibers. I repeat, fibers are thin, long threads from which clothes are made. So, fibers that are used for making clothes can be divided into two types. Number 1, natural fibers, and number 2, synthetic fibers. Fibers that are obtained either from plants or animals are called natural fibers. Example of natural fibers are cotton, jute, wool, silk, etc. On the other hand, fibers which are prepared artificially are called man-made fibers or synthetic fibers. Example, rayon, nylon, polyester, etc. Now, let's study in detail about plant fibers. We get cotton fibers from cotton plants, and these cotton fibers are used to make cotton clothes like cotton shirts, sari, etc. We get jute fibers from jute plants, and these jute fibers are used to make jute clothes like bags, ropes, sacks, etc. Coming to animal fibers, we get wool fibers from animals like sheep and goat. And these wool fibers are used to make woolen clothes like sweater, gloves, socks, etc. We also get silk fibers from silkworm. And the silk fibers are used to make silk clothes like silk saree, silk suit, etc. Thus, we get natural fibers either from plants or from animals. Now, synthetic fibers, also known as man-made fibers, are not obtained naturally, but they are made by man. Example of synthetic fibers are nylon, rayon, polyester, etc. And polyester t-shirt, raincoat, jacket are some of the clothes made of synthetic fibers. Now, let's recall the difference between natural fibers and synthetic fibers. The first difference is natural fibers are obtained from plants or animals, and synthetic fibers are not obtained naturally and they are made by man. Second difference may be natural fibers do not last for a long time, but yes, synthetic fibers are strong and last for a long time. The third difference is natural fiber is not stretchable, wrinkle-free and waterproof. But on the other hand, synthetic fiber is stretchable, wrinkle-free and waterproof. Coming to the next topic, here let's talk about the clothes that we wear in different seasons. Like earlier we have discussed that we do not wear the same type of clothes everywhere or at every occasion. In the same way, our choice of clothes also depend upon the type of seasons. Children, we have seen that clothes protect us from the sun's heat. So, during summer season, we prefer to wear light colored cotton clothes. The reason behind this is cotton clothes absorb less of sunlight and more of sweat, and thus they help to keep us cool. So, these are pictures of some of the clothes we like to wear in summer season. And on the other hand, we wear dark colored woolen clothes in winter season. Isn't it? Yes, because woolen clothes protect us from cold and thus keep us warm. Now, let's find out the reason behind this. Children, we wear woolen clothes in winter because woolen clothes help to trap the body heat and do not allow the heat to escape, thus keeping our body warm. And dark colored clothes are preferred because they have the capacity to absorb more of sunlight as compared to light colored clothes. So, we wear woolen clothes like sweater, scarf, jacket, etc. in winter season. And now, let's see which type of clothes we wear during rainy season or monsoon season. You all might be using umbrellas, raincoat or gumboots on a rainy day. Why? Yes, because all these things are made up of waterproof materials. These are not natural, but they are artificial or man-made. Natural fibers are not strong and waterproof. That is why umbrella and raincoat are made from synthetic fibers because they are strong, stretchable and waterproof. And at places where there is snowfall, people wear clothes made of fur to protect themselves from extreme cold. With this, we conclude our chapter for today. So, for better understanding, please go through the taught portion again and learn the topics discussed here. Thank you.